speaking of Saweetie though too, she's a good example to use too. Even though she's half white or half Philippine or some shit like whatever the fuck she is, half Asian, some shit like that. She's kind of a good example to use too. You know, because I was thinking about her and Quavo. You know what I'm saying? That horrible situation with her and Quavo or whatever, and that's because I was watching Tasha K. And I finally found out why they was arguing in that or they was fighting inside that elevator. Apparently, they was fighting over her getting him a PlayStation. And I guess she was trying to take it back. She was trying to take the PlayStation back, which is just petty as hell. Think bought you a Birkin and a damn. Did you buy this bitch a Bentley? You gonna take back the PlayStation? Really? We gonna get that petty with it? Really? I mean, he did take back the Bentley, I think, but still. But I had me thinking too though, like, because when I talked about that, I really talked about Saweetie's side, you know what I'm saying, and holding her accountable, because that was some toxic shit, and I definitely still stand on everything I fucking said, bitch. You toxic as hell, okay? That's pretty obvious. Pretty fucking obvious. Nah, that's an Xbox. It was an Xbox? Whatever, it'll make a difference. Fucking game station. But she was still wrong as hell. But it also had me thinking again, going back to my point about black men tolerating our bullshit, what the hell was Quavo doing? And you know what? I really hadn't thought about this. I had been seeing though, actually, since that whole situation happened, I seen a couple people in the manosphere bring this part up too, about Quavo being a beta. You know what I'm saying? Or Quavo being, you know, blue pilled or some shit like that, you know? Because in order for her to do some of the shit she did, like that egregious ass comment she made on that show with her ex on there, it's like, what level of respect did you even have for him before then? And what was he tolerating for her to feel comfortable in doing that? You know what I'm saying? So like, we can go on Saweetie. We can go on her and say that she, you know what I'm saying, she looking like she for the streets and all this other shit, like, you know, she did my man dirty and all that. Which is true, but at the same time, we should be looking at Quavo a little sideways too. Like, bro, what the fuck was you doing? What was you tolerating? I mean, even the video with her, when he bought her the Bentley or some shit like that, and she ran over there to the damn Bentley. I mean, in the video, if I'm not mistaken, he was just kind of like standing there smiling and shit, you know, like laughing. It's like, bro, you should have, even in that moment, you should have like, bitch, get your ass over here. You should be hugging me, or I don't know. Like, I don't think he felt no type of way about that. Even the Birkin thing, like, even when she was on, I think she was on, wasn't she on his live? When she made that comment about, if your nigga don't buy you a Birkin, he not for you or some shit like that. Like, you need to drop him. I think she was on his live. That was low-key disrespectful too, though, to be honest, because nigga, that low-key just said, bitch, if you couldn't afford to buy me this Birkin, it'll be over for your ass. So even that was kind of disrespectful within itself. And if I'm not mistaken, it was on his live. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been on hers, but I think it was on his. So it's like, damn, you know, black men, y'all gotta, you know, this shit ain't cute. Y'all gotta know y'all worth, man. Y'all gotta know your worth, man, for real. Again, you know our value. Again, Quavo might have knew Saweetie's value, or maybe not. He might have overvalued her ass a little bit. But y'all know our value, but again, y'all don't know our place. Y'all ain't been putting us in our fucking place, bruh. You should have been nipped that in the bud. You know what I'm saying? You should have known it was gonna come to the shit was gonna come to an end like this, because you should have been nipped it in the bud. You should have never been tolerating her behaviors in the fucking first place. You know? And a lot of black men find themselves in that same fucking predicament. Whether it's something more extreme, like it's a baby mother, you done had children, now she taking you through the system, child support, whatever the case may be. Or it's some other shit like, you know, motherfucking abortion, you know what I'm saying? She needs some money up off you. Whatever the case may be. You know, there's certain, or she hitting you, whatever the case may be. It's certain things like y'all are tolerating. And I just, like, I get it, again, because of the roles reversal, but it's also sitting back looking at it like, how the fuck can y'all deal with some of this shit? Like, why are you putting up with something? Like, you know, and it goes back to that kind of reliant thing. Like, you feel kind of, it's that masculine energy you're putting on women, like you need her to be there to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men just don't want to lose their women because, bitch, they in control a lot of their shit. They pay all the bills. They make sure all their shit is in order. They book all the flights. They motherfucking make sure, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, of course, your woman is supposed to be like your organizer and shit like that. Almost like your secretary in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, in that sense, that's a little more feminine. But when it gets to a point where you're reliant on her for you to move as a man, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a problem. It shouldn't be like, I'm afraid to leave this woman because she got all my shit. I got all my shit wrapped up in her. Especially if this ain't your goddamn wife. You got my girlfriends out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That you just been with for a few years and shit like that. That just y'all build this relationship where it's literally, it's kind of like how you was with your mother. Your mother controlled all your shit when you was younger, and then until you got older, and now you got this woman controlling all your shit, and now you kind of trapped. And then you kind of think, it's like y'all be putting this illusion in your head, like, I'm not trapped because you fucking other bitches, because you out here you got a couple side chicks or whatever, bitch. Nigga, you really trapped. You ain't going no damn where, and you don't want to be there. But you keep making excuses like, oh, okay, it's cool because, you know, I'm still getting this on the side, or, you know, she ain't that bad. It's like, nigga, I mean, at some point as a man, you gotta step the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, at some point, the empathy kind of goes out the door. Brother, know your goddamn worth. What do you thought? Why are you even messing with this? Why? You done laid down, had 2-3 kids with this man. You done, I mean, come on. Then y'all do shit like you buy houses. A lot of black men specifically have been blue pilled. Like, a lot of black men, and the more I'm coming to my consciousness and awareness and, you know, learning more about dating and all those other things, manosphere, I'm seeing how, where the what you call it, like a lot of black men have been blue pilled on some real shit. Like, they've been programmed to cater to women. You know what I'm saying? This goes back to that. It's kind of like, I don't want to say Stockholm syndrome, because that's a little too extreme, but it's like, you can't remove the lack of accountability that you don't want to have for your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not addressing the accountability that you should be having for your woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so desensitized to it. And because you've honestly picked up some feminine traits of your own, you know, that you may not even be that aware about, you know? And so that's kind of showing in your attraction to the masculine in these women. You know, it's like, bro, nah, some of these niggas better. Y'all gotta know y'all worth, bro, for real. And you gotta know your woman's place, to be honest. You gotta step the fuck up. A lot of dudes, man, y'all gotta step up. Because even the brothers, this is what I'm saying, even the brothers with money. You got a lot of brothers out here, even with bread, dealing with, bro, why are you dealing with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at somebody, I know black men that's dealing, and I'm like, why the fuck are you, do you know who you could be with? Like, do you know the type of women I know that would drop everything they got and to be with your ass? Like, or, you know what I'm saying? To just to have a chance to go on a date with you, or like, motherfucker. Like, do you know what you could have? What type of woman you could be? You know what I'm saying? If you just got in your bag or got in your masculine for real. You know what I'm saying? Instead of half-assing it and allowing her to be in her masculine as well, that's not it. And again, then you can't turn around and then complain about the same shit you tolerating. You come back and you like, oh, she fighting me. We can't have a conversation. She don't know how to talk to me. She don't treat me like a man. She ain't cooking right. When she want a whole sex over her head. We ain't fucking like that. But baby, look year round you dealing with the bullshit. Now when something bad happen, you expect for niggas to feel bad. You expect for me to be like, oh, you need to leave her. You've been tolerating this whole time. You should have been left her. You should have never got with her because you seen the bullshit before y'all even got a relationship together. It's like, bruh, know your worth. Know our place. You don't know your worth. That's what the fucking problem is. And I get it because of white supremacy and brainwashing and the black men being the number one target. I get it. I understand. Trust me, we here. I got it, baby. But brother, you gotta know your worth. And you gotta know where the fuck we supposed to be at. Where our place is, okay? Because that's a big problem. This is where the misunderstanding is going. This is where the clashing is coming in at. Is that we're not in our roles, okay? We're not in our men are not in their masculine, women aren't in their feminine. You know what I'm saying? Shit is getting mixed up. Shit has been getting crisscrossed, confused. Okay? And again, understand why. We ain't making excuses. I'm not making excuses, but we understand why, okay? No, it's not right. Baby, know your worth. Y'all are gods out here. Act like it. Okay? Y'all are gods out here. I need y'all to act like it.